Hey YouTube, Ryan here back with you. I'm still working on these jet skis. Again, this is a 2000 Seadoo GTI, which is a 717 or 720 motor. It is a single carb. What we had was the center crank seals were leaking. So naturally it was getting oil into the cylinders here. So we pulled the plugs, got all the oil out, and now we're going to put an inline ball valve in. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so here we're at. We've got all the oil out of the cylinders, pulled the plugs, turned it over. Make sure you have a rag over here. This will spray oil. Generally, it's only going to be in one cylinder. Mine was the back cylinder here. So what we did was we added this shutoff valve. This is a 1/2 inch PEX shutoff valve. You see there's two lines. There's a smaller one here and then a thicker one. We're going to do it to the thicker one. This one does feed the crank. So we basically cut it, put the valve in, and put two hose clamps on it. We're going to keep the valve closed until we go to run it. This will prevent oil constantly going into the crank and flooding it. Pretty simple. Again, the large hose coming off your oil. You want to crimp it first. Let me tell you that. Make sure you crimp it because your oil will come everywhere. Oil is coming down this way, right? So this is the path of oil. Crimp it, cut it, make it look clean so you can get to it. I recommend keeping our lanyard around this so we can make sure to open it before we ride, so it will close it, so it will supply some oil to the crank here. But that's it. Pretty simple. Make sure you like, subscribe. Appreciate everybody watching.